Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Seven, and man, has it been a while since I've seen you guys. Been really busy, had a lot of life stuff come up, but it's okay, people. I'm back. You don't have to miss me anymore. But yeah, sorry about the lack of content. I ended up moving states, got a new job, a bunch of other stuff happened. So yeah, just been trying to settle into the new life, and haven't really had my microphone and stuff set up. In fact, if I sound weird, it's because I do. I'm using my headset microphone, which I don't typically use for recording. I usually use my Blue Yeti, but my Blue Yeti is not set up yet. I don't really have a microphone arm for it, so I'm using my headset microphone, which is not that great, but I tried to edit the quality as best as I could so that it sounds okay to you guys, so that you guys aren't bleeding from your ears this entire video. But anyways, look, I mean, it still probably sounds really bad, but whatever. Guys, today is the day. It's 12:38 p.m. here, Central Standard Time in America, and today's the day, people. Today is the day. Ubisoft Forward is happening today. Ubisoft is going to be showing off a bunch of their new games and new titles, or just updates on some of their current games that they have already announced. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here real quick, let you guys know what my predictions were, what I'm expecting to see, what I'm hoping to see, and all that kind of stuff. There's not going to be a ton of things. However, there are certain things that I am looking forward to from Ubisoft this year and in the upcoming, couple years, or whatever the case is. I'll break this into about 3 categories: what I'm expecting to see, what I would love to see, and then thirdly, hot takes. I'll give a hot take of what I also think will be in this Ubisoft Forward for this year. All right, so without further ado, what I expect to see. I'm gonna rapidly go right through this because I don't have that much time. Ubisoft Forward is starting up soon. I want to get this video uploaded. All right, what I expect to see: a new Far Cry game. It's been a minute since we played Far Cry. Far Cry 6 came out just maybe, I think, last year or a couple of years ago. Haven't really heard much about it. A new Far Cry game in a while, so I would love to see that. Probably expecting to see a new Division. That's my guess. The Division 3. That would be really amazing to see from Ubisoft this year, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would also love to see this game too. Star Wars Outlaws. Now, this is a really cool game. To be honest with you, I did not know Ubisoft was making Star Wars games. I always thought that was the EA thing, or EA developer type of thing, or EA publisher, whatever. But it looks like they are going to be making a new Star Wars. Really looking forward to that. I have seen some gameplay. It looks amazing. The next thing that I'm really expecting to see out of this Ubisoft Forward is going to be Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. Now, this is a game that I used to play back when I was a kid. Such a fun game. I used to play it on the GameCube. I don't know if many people would play that on the GameCube, but I used to play it on the GameCube. It was a lot of fun back in the day, so I really am expecting to see that remake. Don't think we've heard anything about it in a while. But yeah, that was a really fun game back in the day, and I was so hyped when I heard that they were remaking it, and I hope that we see it at Ubisoft Forward today. Another game that I'm expecting to see is going to be Assassin's Creed Shadows. I do not know if they have released gameplay of it. I think that they have. However, I think we're probably going to see a lot more coming up really soon, so that's something to look forward to. This game got a ton of backlash. I was actually catching up on some of the games that I have missed in the past several months, and I saw that this trailer had just such a massive backlash, and I was like, what is going on? And it turns out, basically they have a character who's they have a black character in feudal China, and it's a little weird to have that, so it feels a little bit virtue signally. So I get it if people have qualms about that, but the game, okay, it looks all right. It just doesn't look like Assassin's Creed. That's kind of my thing about it. A lot of the new Assassin's Creed games just do not match up with the older ones, and that's not always bad, but whatever. I can go on Assassin's Creed rant later, but I am looking forward to that. I want to see what they can come up with more, and we'll see what happens. Moving on into the next category of games that I would love to see. One of these I've already mentioned. I've only got 2 games in here, and I'm not going to harp on it too much, but I want to keep this video short. But 2 games that I would love to see is going to be Splinter Cell Remake and a new Far Cry. So really hoping that we see a new Splinter Cell. Guys, it's been so long since we've had a Splinter Cell game. Literally 11 years since we've even seen a Splinter Cell game. I'm really hoping that we can see Sam Fisher back in the goggles and Michael Ironside right behind the microphone. So looking forward to that. I do not know if they're going to show this game off. However, I would love to see that. Moving on into our last category for today before we end the video and wrap it up: hot takes. So I've got a couple hot takes. I've got 3 hot takes of what I would absolutely love to see in Ubisoft Forward. However, I don't think we're going to see these, but I would love to see them. So that's what they're called, hot takes, because they're probably unlikely to happen. However, I do want to see it. Number 1, I would love to see new Splinter Cell Remake gameplay. I do not know if we're going to see this gameplay today. However, I'm all ears, I'm all eyes. I cannot wait to see what they have cooking up for us. This game has been in production for about 2 years now, I want to say, maybe more. So I'm really expecting them to not exactly have a ton for us. They might have some pre-alpha footage or something like that. But I'm really hoping that they give us some sort of gameplay. I'm extremely excited to see where they take Splinter Cell going forward from here. Number 2 on the list of hot takes is going to be a new Rainbow Six game. I was a huge fan of Rainbow Six back in the day, and I was a big proponent of Rainbow Six Siege during its prime time at least. And I think that game, Rainbow Six Siege, is well overdue for a complete new game. Hopefully something with a really good campaign and a really good multiplayer. Start from scratch, start Rainbow Six over from scratch, get a new multiplayer, get a new campaign. I would be absolutely stoked if I saw a new Rainbow Six trailer in this Ubisoft Forward. That would be sick. And last but not least, of things that I would really love to see from Ubisoft this year in Ubisoft's Forward is going to be an Assassin's Creed Desmond Miles remaster. So basically take all of the games that are focused around Desmond Miles, which in my opinion was the best of the best when it came to Assassin's Creed in terms of story, not in terms of gameplay. A lot of the gameplay back then was, could use some serious reworking. However, I would really love to see those 5 games be remastered. Assassin's Creed 1, Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4, and there's one that I'm missing. I think it's Revelations. I would really love to see all of those be completely remastered, fully remastered, looking good, spruce up the controls, get rid of the bugs, get rid of the loading screens, make the graphics amazing, all that stuff. Ubisoft has made an Assassin's Creed like trilogy kind of remaster. However, it was basically Assassin's Creed with a filter on it. They didn't remaster anything. The same bugs are still there. The same loading screens were there. All that stuff was still there. So would absolutely love to see that. And I guess, throw in an Assassin's Creed 4. I know a lot of people were pretty big on Assassin's Creed 4, but I was a big fan of the Desmond Miles not trilogy, but those 5 games, Assassin's Creed 1 all the way through Assassin's Creed 3. I would love to see those games come out in a full remaster that they absolutely deserve. All right, people, so that's all the things that I want to see from Ubisoft Forward. There's probably a few things that I missed, to be honest with you, but I don't have much time. It's coming up really soon. I want to get this video uploaded. Again, sorry about the microphone situation. I know it doesn't sound that great, but my Blue Yeti is not up and running right now. I'm using my headset for my microphone, but I wanted to get this out there because I really am excited. It's been a really long time since I've actually watched a video game, big theater thing where they have all the different games and stuff like that, sort of like E3. It's been a really long time since I paid attention to those kinds of things, so I'm really just trying to get back into it. So these are just some of the things that I'm looking forward to. So yeah, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to be covering a lot of Splinter Cell content, if there's any Splinter Cell content, and maybe some other things from Ubisoft Forward. So do come back here and check me out. I will see you guys on the next one. Subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, share it with your friend, and I will see you guys very soon. I'll be talking about what I saw at Ubisoft Forward and what I'm excited for, what disappointed me, and what I'm hyped for, all that good stuff, and if any of my expectations were met. So anyways, that's the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.